Did you know that PWU has a Patreon? No? Well, now you do. You can get things like exclusive videos and merchandise, vote on polls for upcoming videos, and so much more. To find the full list of things that you can get by being a patron, head over to patreon.com/PWUnlimited today.
Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. We're here with another Monday Night Raw review here on May 28th. Only a couple weeks till Money in the Bank. What's going on, Nick?
Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome to this week's Monday Night Raw review, breakdown, analysis, recap, synopsis, thoughts, reactions, emotions, feelings, Any other synonyms that I can fit in there for all of those for May 28th, 2018. I don't know. I ran out of them halfway through. I felt stupid trying to think of a bunch of different ones. We've got Jeff Guevara, DJ McNeil, Avion Epps.
Jeff Guevara, are you related to Sammy Guevara? Because if so, I want to talk to him about that chest.
Dude, you know I almost got him on the podcast once,
and
right?
it didn't happen, so that's why. Did you see his chest after the Walter match?
Yeah, that shit looked like fucking meat.
Well, according to Meltzer, what they did was Sammy had Walter chop him only on the one side of his chest consistently only, so it looked worse than it really, would have been.
Right.
Because they wanted Walter to look more of a monster type.
Good.
So
we've also got Alex Rodriguez, Jose, last name that I can't pronounce, Gabriel Perez, and Noah Nolan. Perfect. So, what a decent episode of Raw tonight was, aside from a pretty not very good Gauntlet match.
Oh, don't even get started on that.
Can I be honest with you? I think the B team's the greatest fucking thing to ever happen.
Yeah, but who didn't see the food fight coming?
Right, but I absolutely
I still have a question from 4th of July.
Oh my god, no
Who
one
threw the pie?
No one.
You think Kevin did it
No.
himself?
All right, let's go ahead and start and talk about what.
Monday Night Raw starts off with a video package just thanking everybody, every former military and this and that for Memorial Day. Braun Strowman then comes out to open up the show. Huge reaction from the crowd chanting, "Get these hands." And then, I'm going to ask the chat here, was it just me or did Braun Strowman come off as kind of a heel in this promo?
It's hard for a big guy like that to not come off like a heel.
No, it was the stuff he was saying, just the way he was berating everybody else in the ladder match, and
let me tell you, no build up to Money in the Bank will ever be better than 2016, where they all stood on top of the ladders for some fucking reason.
Well, that was pretty sick.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They had all the ladders in the ring for some reason. They just cut a promo awkwardly on the ladders. It was fucking phenomenal.
You had Dean, Sammy, Jericho, Owens,
Cesaro, Jericho. Oh my god! Now that's a fucking Money in the Bank match right there,
fellas. All right, so
fucking lick these hands.
Braun Strowman's talking about Money in the Bank. He's letting the crowd do what they're doing. He said that he's gonna win, and he's motivated to become Mr. Money in the Bank and win the Universal Championship. He says that he's gonna climb the ladder and get the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then he will become a Mr. Monster in the Bank, and that Brock Lesnar cannot stop him when he comes for him in the title because he gonna get these hands.
I'm gonna be completely honest right now. There's no way that Braun's losing now.
You think Braun's gonna win the ladder match?
Now that he's called the Monster in the Bank.
I still think it's gonna be Miz.
Why? Why do you think it's gonna be Miz?
They're really pushing Miz hard right now. They took the IC title off of him,
Miz
so they
is
can
the
give him
kind
the
of guy.
briefcase.
Yeah, but Miz is the kind of guy who's always going to get pushed because he's fucking good.
I think it's time. Miz is done with the IC title kind of mid-card range for now. You can push him towards the title now. And have you noticed, because people still don't get this on Twitter, you win Money in the Bank, you could only go after the championship on your brand. I don't know how many times Michael Cole said tonight, the winner of the Money in the Bank can challenge at any time for their brand specific. I don't know how many times he said that last night.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
And people still don't get it on Twitter because I get questions. So if The Miz wins, can he challenge Brock Lesnar? Or if Braun Strowman wins, can he challenge AJ? No.
No.
So Finn Balor interrupts Braun Strowman. if you don't remember, Finn Balor took on Braun Strowman last week, and Finn came out to booze because Braun's just that big of a babyface to the crowd. Balor said that he was the first Universal Champion. He never lost his title, and winning Money in the Bank is the first step in him getting back what he deserves, what he thinks is still his. Strowman said,
I'm getting real fucking tired of that storyline if they're not going to fucking go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
If they're not going to go anywhere with it, shut the fuck up about it. Stop bringing it up. You're bringing up shit that doesn't fucking matter anymore, and it's just pissing off everyone. It's like, it was exactly what happened. What fucking pissed me off was that couple weeks of buildup between fucking Roode and goddamn Elias, and then what the fuck? Absolutely nothing.
Right. Nothing.
They're so 50-50 on shit.
It was like they built up this huge thing for Elias and Cena at the Royal Rumble, and nothing happened.
I don't know, man.
Anyways. So Balor said that last week when he took on Braun Strowman, it was a hell of a match. He gave it everything he could. But at Money in the Bank, it's not just going to be the two of them. There will be 6 other competitors in the ring with them, and it'll be every man for himself. Strowman said that Balor did put up a good fight for a little guy. This then caused Balor to slap Braun Strowman, and Braun wasn't having it. Braun grabbed him and just threw him, literally launched him across the ring and out of the ring.
Good.
Balor sold it like he hurt his ribs, and then Kurt Angle came out. Kurt Angle made it about himself for a minute as he pandered to the crowd, and then he said, last week you guys faced each other, but Richmond, do you want to see that again right now? And made the match.
I'm kind of confused. Why is everyone saying thank you, Nick? Because of my rant?
I guess.
You're welcome. Let's continue.
All right, so we had Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman, about 11-minute match. Kevin Owens came out for commentary. They showed, this is funny. So you're talking about everybody that's in Money in the Bank, and Kevin Owens is on commentary, and he's like, yeah, I don't care or even know who from SmackDown's in Money in the Bank. It doesn't even matter to me. Then they show Bobby Roode watching on a monitor backstage, and Owens goes, that's where Roode just needs to stay at Money in the Bank. Just watch us on TV because he ain't winning this damn match. I loved it. I love Kevin Owens on the mic.
Kevin Owens on commentary is phenomenal.
Kevin Owens speaking is great.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Strowman punched and kicked Balor in the gut repeatedly after Strowman knocked Balor down with a push. Owens got on the mic. This was kind of weird to me, but he was just like, come on, Strowman, I know what you got. You could do this or whatever. He's like motivating Braun Strowman.
You know what would have made me very happy?
What?
It would have made me very happy if, you know how like in independent shows you can usually, like, the fans can hear the commentary team because they're on actual microphones. Would have been really funny if Kevin did this on a microphone, like the entire commentary.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
like projected to the arena.
So, where was I at? Strowman sent Balor to the floor with a forearm and did the wind sprint around the ring and knocked over Balor over the barricade with a forearm. There was several security guards there to break it up. To break Balor's fall, Balor started his comeback when Strowman tried to give him a battering ram into the post, but Balor threw him into the post, moving out of the way. Owens started screaming advice to Balor this time. Balor went for a kick to the head and then a somersault tope onto Strowman, who popped right up and threw Balor back into the ring. Owens then came down, and as it looked like Balor went for a coup de grace, Owens ran and attacked him. He pulled out a ladder from under the ring. Balor hit Balor in the midsection with it. Owens went after Strowman, who caught the ladder and pushed it on Owens. The guys just fought for a while with the ladder. Owens was ready to run out of there. He was then ordered to stay. And Kurt Angle walked up and asked Owens where he was going. Owens said that it was Memorial Day. He was taking the rest of the night off. And Owens said, no, you've got a match later with Bobby Roode.
A little bit of a side note, nothing to do with Raw. Nick Aldis officially all in.
Oh, yeah. He basically said it over the weekend. He said that he will take on Cody if Cody wins the ROH Championship and puts the title on the line, making it a double title match. Cody will be in a triple threat at best in the world. It will be Dalton Castle defending against both Cody and Marty Scurll.
I like it. Anyway, let's go on here.
All right. So, Sasha Banks did a scripted interview. All these interviews they did with the women tonight, I don't know what it was. They just all came off extra overly scripted to me. I don't know if it was I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, it was a little interesting. It felt weird.
Jay Barrio says, "Hey, check your DMs, please, on Instagram." I have nothing for the PWU Instagram, personal Instagram.
Continue on. I'll get it. Just continue on.
Elias was in the ring. He started his singing, but stopped because the Richmond crowd was particularly disgusting, he said.
Good.
He then went on and demanded that the spotlight be narrowed because a male fan at ringside was so ugly that he could see him in the spotlight.
Naturally.
He then demanded the sound guy bring up his mic audio so he can hear less of the crowd. Elias was so much of a heel this week, stalled forever. He told the crowd to shut up multiple times, threatening to sit there all night without performing. They cut to a commercial while he was sitting there in the ring doing nothing. After the break, Elias was still just sitting there. Crowd started chanting "Leave." Jonathan Coachman thought they were chanting "Sing," which caused Michael Cole to actually correct Coach. Rollins then came out for his title defense against Jinder Mahal. Elias and Rollins had a stare down. Then Rollins threw Elias' stool out of the ring and asked Elias to leave. Elias slowly walked out of the ring. So they're setting up Elias challenging for the IC title. It was weird the way they did it because it was stupid with Elias stalling the whole time. I don't know if there was some sort of an issue. Because to me, it seemed like he was stalling like on purpose. Like not like that's how the segment was supposed to be, but like something was wrong and they had to stall for time. That's just how it came off for me. But
I think it's awesome.
I think Elias versus Seth Rollins could be a good match. Anyways, so we had a 12-minute match for the IC Championship. Jinder Mahal challenging Seth Rollins. They had a pretty good match, I thought at least. Rollins hit a tope. He built several spots around the stomp, but Mahal kept escaping and moving out of the way. Sunil Singh grabbed Rollins' leg at one point, which led to the referee ejecting Sunil. As the referee ordered Sunil to the back, Mahal grabbed a chair and rammed it across Rollins' midsection, but only a 2 count from it. Mahal went for the Colossus, but Rollins escaped again. Rollins ran back down. Singh ran back down, but Rollins flipped out of the ring onto him with a somersault tope. Somehow, this wasn't a DQ though, which it wasn't because, because I saw people on Twitter like, well, why wasn't that a DQ? Why didn't Seth win the match right there? Because Seth attacked Sunil. Sunil didn't actually attack Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Rollins gave the Singh a buckle bomb into Mahal. Rollins went off and grabbed the chair himself and started using it, which caused a disqualification. Jinder did win, but didn't win the championship.
Rip. I'd love to see him as IC champion. I think that'd be great.
Wait, who is the IC champion? Elias?
No, Jinder.
Oh, Jinder. Gotcha.
Absolutely. But I would also like to see as Elias as champion. There's so many people that I feel deserve the IC title. Seth deserves it. Finn, yeah, sure, he deserves it. Gable deserves it. McIntyre deserves it. Elias deserves it. There's so many fucking names that deserve that title. That's why I feel like the mid-card scene on Raw could be so much more powerful.
Yeah.
It could be so much better. You know what I mean? It's just weird, man.
So after
Bobby's a great contender for that IC belt.
True. After this, Rollins posed by standing on the commentary table with the IC title. Then Elias ran down from behind and shattered his guitar across Rollins' back.
See how far Rollins flew?
That's what I was just about to say. Rollins flew off of the announce table to the floor. Elias's guitar turned to dust at the moment of contact. Rollins was placed on a stretcher, neck brace and all. Adam Pearce was out there. Jamie Noble was out there. Yeah. And I think, I don't know if it was during this spot or I think it was this spot and during the match. You can hear fans in the crowd yelling happy birthday because it was Seth's birthday.
Nice.
It was either yesterday or today was Seth's birthday. Is Jessica Street here to let us know?
It's today.
Today?
It is.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So Nia Jax came out, but Rousey interrupted her ring entrance to a big pop. Rousey went to the commentary table as Jax went down for a squash match. Jax told her over the mics she saw Ronda there, but it wasn't going to faze her. She faced a girl named Michelle Webb, who apparently is supposed to be some sort of like a trained judo master or judo expert or whatever. She put her in the armbar. Jax powered out with a power bomb. Jax told Rousey that the armbar didn't mean that much to her because Rousey couldn't get it on her. If Rousey even tried to get the armbar on her in the first place. That it wouldn't work. Jax said Webb still had some fight in her. Corey said that Webb was a Surrey County Judo champion. That's what it was.
I don't even know where that is.
I don't know, but that's what Corey Graves said. Jax then hit Webb with a Samoan drop. Jax said that she could pin Webb now, but she wasn't done with her. This is weird the way they did this. Jax gave Webb a leg drop and then laughed at her. Nia was such a heel here. Jax said that
Nia is such a heel right now.
Jax said you couldn't count to 10, 20, 30, 40, but Webb wasn't going to get up. Jax said that Rousey has never faced anything like her in the UFC. Jax said that her leg could crush a woman's chest. She said Jax did a rolling senton on Webb. Jax said it looked like Webb needed some assistance, just like Rousey will need assistance and Money in the Bank. So Jax challenged Rousey to come to the ring for herself. Rousey came down to the ring. Jax was playing heel, like I said, telling the fans to shut up. Webb disappeared as Rousey got into the ring, and they stared each other down. Jax says she wasn't intimidated by Ronda Rousey's stare like other people have been in the past, but she wasn't scared either, and she wasn't scared. In fact, she found it humorous and laughed as she got out of the ring. Such a weird segment.
Hey, do me a favor.
What's up?
Drink some fucking water.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what's
that
going on.
entire time you're like, God damn.
I know I had.
You drink your water. I'm gonna talk to the chat here for a minute. Andrea West, I was thinking the exact same thing. Didn't fucking Asuka make Nia tap to an armbar?
I don't know if it was it an armbar?
Yep. Goodness gracious. A face wouldn't do that promo. You're exactly correct. Nia is a bully.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh. She was super bully in this segment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Raybo, which one? But same. Both. Both. Why not? Both. Would you?
What?
What Raybo said, would you?
Raybo.
Raybo 98. Both of them, yes or no?
Maybe.
All right. I would.
Hold on, I'm looking up the Asuka. Yeah, armbar. No, wait, was it an armbar? Hold on, I'm trying to find the Asuka Nia Jax thing. See if it was an armbar. And
Champion Asuka versus Champion Ronda at Survivor Series. That'd be cool.
And where's it at? Where is it? Is she gonna tap? Yep, she tapped to the armbar by Asuka. You were right. March 5th, 2018.
Yep.
So this whole armbar thing is null and void.
Ago.
Null and void. Dana Brooke did an interview in front of a whiteboard with various mechanical equations, saying that her stats and numbers are going to help her win tonight in the Gauntlet match.
I love Uncle. They fucking died years ago.
Raw Tag Team Champions Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt took on the Ascension in a non-title 5-minute match. Matt Hardy pinned
feel
Victor.
bad for the Ascension.
Huh?
I feel bad for the Ascension, man.
Matt Hardy pinned Victor after what they're now calling the Kiss of Deletion.
God damn, they give it such dumb names.
Yeah. That I don't know where they're coming with that. Like, what's the new name for Jeff Hardy's drop kick in the corner drop kick thing? I can't remember now, but it's stupid too. Let's see. Bray Wyatt at one point had a hot tag after making his comeback. Instead of calling it a comeback, Corey Graves now calls it the climax. And Coach and Cole were laughing.
It's so fucking stupid.
So backstage, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel approached Kurt Angle. They wanted a tag team title shot against Hardy and Wyatt. Axel claimed that the B team was undefeated. Angle said that just because they beat some tag teams twice, it doesn't mean that they deserve anything. He said, Angle reminded Axel he could hear what Axel was saying as they were muttering to each other. Angle asked what the other tag teams think of them and why they think that the other tag teams would allow them to jump the line and just skip everybody else. This is kind of a whatever segment, but it ended up with them saying, hey, we're going to have a barbecue later tonight with all the tag teams on Raw to celebrate Memorial Day in the middle of the ring.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Riot Squad did a promo in the locker room where they appeared to be destroying the clothes of Banks and Bayley. Riot said the final place in Money in the Bank belonged to a member of the Riot Squad. Then had Kevin Owens versus Bobby Roode.
Bob Roode.
All right match. I thought it was a pretty good match. Kevin Owens did win in 9 minutes, or it's like 9 minutes. Mm-hmm. After the match, Strowman came out and chased Owens around the ring. Roode stood in Owens' way, allowing Strowman to catch him. With Roode cheering him on, Strowman gave Owens a power slam. Roode tried to lead cheers, but the crowd just wasn't into it. Owens got another power slam. Roode cheered and smiled, standing on the second rope, but Strowman grabbed Roode by the throat and gave him a power slam of his own. Then had Sami Zayn come out for another awkward segment with him and Bobby Roode. He was out there and he was like, last week, those really weren't Bobby's sisters. They were guys dressed up as girls.
Wait, what?
What?
Are you kidding me? Those weren't really Bobby's sisters?
I mean,
No, you're fucking with me, right?
Hey, that's what Sammy said.
God damn it.
He said those weren't really Bobby's sisters. There are people that he hired to go out there and pretend, but the stories that they told were not pretend. They were all fact.
Yeah.
He did say that he apologized for this segment, though, even though it was a highly rated interview that was reacted to with poor taste. Sammy said
he's not wrong.
Sammy said that he got a lot of messages on social media saying that people were embarrassed by this segment, even from a 30-year-old man from Syracuse who had just got evicted from his parents' basement.
You heard about that, right?
No. Was that a real
thing?
So
this is a legitimate thing where these parents sued their 30-year-old son to get the fuck out of their basement and go find a job in a house.
Wow. And they brought it up on Raw.
I think that's phenomenal.
Yikes. All right. I did not hear about that. Zayn said that he did something he promised he never would do, and that would lie to the fans. Zayn said that, again, he reiterated that he lied about who the sisters were, but didn't lie about the stories. And then Bobby Roode came out. Bobby Roode, where was I? Oh, crap. Oh, Lashley said that his sisters are quite entertaining, and he and Zayn do have an issue now. He challenged Zayn to a match of Money in the Bank. They got a mild response from the crowd. Crowd didn't really care to see this match. Lashley wanted Zayn to shake his hand. They shook hands, and Zayn was going to go for a haluva kick, it looked like, and Lashley started smiling. Lashley wouldn't let go of the handshake. Zayn screamed in agony as Lashley squeezed harder and harder and harder.
He gave him such a Trump shake.
Yeah, he did. Lashley said that he had an apology of his own, saying that he was sorry for everything that he was going to do to him at Money in the Bank. Lashley versus Zayn was then announced after the commercial, taking place officially at Money in the Bank.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
What?
If this match is... No, Noah, they booked him perfectly. They just booked him tonight as the strongest motherfucker you've ever seen that's going to beat the shit out of a little ginger boy. If all Lashley has to do is just fucking... All Sammy has to do is just sell. Bobby Lashley will be the most over fucking guy on the roster after Money in the Bank. I fucking promise you. Mark my words.
Yeah?
May 28th, 2018. I'm saying he's gonna be over. No one's gonna be saying, "Oh, they booked him wrong." I know everything about wrestling. They booked him wrong.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. They're doing fine. God damn.
All right, so then we had Drew McIntyre versus Chad Gable. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're doing with Chad Gable. He's just he's the new Ty Dillinger for Raw, basically.
No, he's like, oh god, he's such a good wrestler, but
no, I mean that's what I'm saying. He's a guy that the crowd wants to get behind, but they just have him lose all the time.
Yeah, it sucks.
So basically, they did the basic big guy little guy match here with Chad Gable and Drew McIntyre. Chad Gable did get a little bit of offense where he hit a moonsault off the top rope for a near fall. Gable tried to plancha from the second rope, but McIntyre caught him and threw him into the post. McIntyre looked dominant and then hit him with a Claymore kick and won in less than 5 minutes. We then
there you go.
Had a Memorial Day barbecue hosted by the B Team with all B-related foods, if you want to call it that, like potato salad. I thought this was pretty entertaining.
That's it? Just potato salad? That's all they fucking had?
No,
or is it the only pun you could think of?
They had potato salad. They had potato chips, bow dogs.
I thought you were going to say butt dogs, to be honest with you.
No, it was like bow dogs.
Let me tell you though,
What?
this was literally just like if WWE sent out a letter to the Jobber Tag Team division, hey, come have a Jobber's barbecue.
Hey, Rhino had fun. He just sat there and ate bologna sandwiches the whole time.
Bologna sandwiches are fucking disgusting.
Hey, it starts with a B. Bologna sandwich.
They're gross.
So
Let me
they're
tell
over
you, though.
here. They're over here trying to pander to the tag teams on the Raw division, giving them food and everything. Titus wearing his new T-shirt. Apollo was wearing the new shirt as well, making fun of his mishap at the Greatest Royal Rumble. And so they're like, "All right, you guys happy with the food? We're gonna go and get a Raw Tag Team title match." And Titus is like, "Excuse me, what?"
Excuse me, bitch.
He's like, "What makes you think you deserve to jump the line and pass all of us and get a tag title match?" And they're like, "Well, we're the B team. We're undefeated." And they're like, "No, that ain't going to happen." He goes, "Fine. Then we're taking our food back." So he starts taking the food from everybody, rips plates out of the Ascension's hand, rips the plates out of Breezango's hand, and all of a sudden, Titus dumps the baked beans over Bo Dallas.
Good. I thought it was
Then,
fun.
I can't remember exactly who it was, dumped the potato salad over Axel, and all hell broke out. Everyone's throwing food at each other, except for Rhino, who's still just sitting in his lawn chair eating his sandwiches. Everybody
That sandwich must have been fucking phenomenal.
He had a platter of sandwiches.
Kenny, no, they're not. Why would you even think that?
What?
Revival going back to NXT.
No, I don't know. It's just something they've been doing the last couple of weeks. So everyone gets spilled out of the ring, and all of a sudden Rhino's sitting there going, "Everybody's gone. What do I do?" So he stands up. He starts just throwing food. Tries to throw a sandwich into the crowd. I think the first sandwich got into the crowd. Then he's got the whole tray, and he tries to like throw the tray, but like the food, but not lose the tray, and all the food just falls at ringside. He just starts throwing other food into the crowd. I'm like, really? And the crowd's all trying to catch the food. Would you try to catch the food?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely. Do you know how much stadium food cost? If they're throwing out free fucking food at a stadium, I'm eating it.
Even after Rhino's throwing it at you, he's been eating with his hands.
That makes it more valuable.
I'm going to sell this food on eBay.
Oh, because you know some weird motherfucker would do that. They're going to take it to a shop and be like, Rhino threw me this sandwich at an episode of Raw. Get the fuck out of here.
Where's that letter of authenticity? All right, so
you can see right here it's a bite mark from Rhino's mouth.
Oh Lord.
There's probably still some saliva in the bread.
All right, so after that Axel and Dallas get back into the ring, kick Rhino in the midsection, and slam him through a table.
There you go.
We then go to commercial, come back, and after the commercial, they do announce that next week they will be in Houston, Texas, and they announced 3 matches for next week's Raw. It will be Nia Jax versus Natalya, Bobby Roode versus Braun Strowman, and a match that I'm looking forward to, Finn Balor and Kevin Owens.
I'm going to be straight up with you right now.
What's up?
Forgot what I was going to say, so continue.
Okay, straight up. Okay.
Being completely honest, I had like a whole thing.
So B team.
Oh, if they're in Houston, I demand Booker T on commentary. That's what I was going to say.
I doubt it.
Demand it.
Well, I mean, if they're in Houston, then bring in Bruce Pritchard.
No, I hate him.
All right, so we're back from commercial. We go see Kurt Angle again playing on his cell phone as always, and B team walk in.
Dude doesn't know how fucking phones work. I'm pretty sure every episode of I'd like to make it a storyline. Like every episode of Raw, he's slowly learning how to use a phone.
Oh Lord, I'm surprised he doesn't have a flip phone.
He might as well at this point. He's got to have like a burner phone.
All right, so B team comes in and they're like, "We getting our tag title shot? We want it." And he's like, "You're not getting a tag title shot just because you want it." And so he's like, "But you can earn it." Next week on Raw, there will be a tag team battle royal where the winners will go on to Money in the Bank. Wait, I don't even know if he said the winners will go on to Money in the Bank. He just said the winners will challenge Hardy and Wyatt for the tag titles. I assume it's Money in the Bank.
Assuming it's Money in the Bank, yeah.
And so they hugged Kurt, and Dallas hugged him with the potato salad still all over his face and got it all over Kurt. Kurt covered in potato salad, shoulders up. So then we get the women's gauntlet match, and Bayley comes out first. Charlie Caruso
The 2 people that carried this gauntlet match. We're not going to go over it person by person, move by move.
Oh no, I got a little cliff notes here.
The 2 people that carried this were Ruby and Mickey. Sasha, overrated.
Yeah.
But
So,
I will give her this. As overrated as I think she is, I also think she's very good.
yes.
This is her 10th main event in WWE.
Like this match?
Yeah, this match was her 10th time main eventing.
Main roster or and NXT?
And NXT.
Oh, interesting.
That's phenomenal. That's awesome, and I'm very, very happy for her because she deserves it.
All right, so Charlie Caruso interviewed Bayley in the ring. This was super, like I said with the other women, overly scripted, like one-liners here. Charlie Caruso said that you drew the unlucky number of starting number 1. She said that I looked fate right in the eye. She said that Sasha Banks said that the contract had her name on it, but it doesn't have Sasha's name on it because when you really look at it and read the fine print, it's got my name on it. Really, it's got nobody's name on it right now. So Liv Morgan comes out, and this is like,
good.
Huh?
That sneeze felt really good.
So Liv Morgan comes out, and this lasts no longer than 10 seconds as Bayley hits her with the Bayley to belly and pins her. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So then Sarah Logan comes out. Sarah Logan doesn't really do much. Minute later, gets victory rolled. Boom, Bayley beats her too. But this time, Liv Morgan comes back down, and they double team on Bayley until Ruby Riott comes out. Ruby Riott comes out, faces Bayley for about 5 minutes, and then Riott hit her Riott kick and defeated Bayley. Riott Squad then laid out,
Right to kick.
Oh yeah, Riott kick.
So
And then the Riott Squad lays out Bayley as Dana Brooke comes out.
Poor Dana
This
Brooke.
lasts maybe 60 seconds at best before she takes a Riott kick and gets pinned. And then Mickie James comes out, and this goes about 6 minutes. Crowd was really behind Mickie James because they were in her hometown of Richmond, Virginia.
Good.
There was a spot where was it? James did a flying head scissors and a drop kick for a 2 count. James did a flapjack and climbed to the top rope for a flying Luthez press for a near fall. Mickie James
Looks weird.
Huh?
That move looks weird.
Which move?
The flying
Thez press. I mean, it's similar to when Sasha does her double knees off the ropes. If you think about it.
That's true. I do just want to mention real quick, if I can pull the tweet up in time, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Oakley doke.
Just keep talking. If I pull it up, I'll wait till a natural stop.
Yeah, okay. So she went for the mid kick and missed. This then led Riott to hit the Riott kick. James went for a DDT, but Riott reversed it into a cradle and pinned her, holding the trunks. Crowd booed because, of course, it was her hometown. And then Sasha Banks came out for a 5-minute final match here in the Gauntlet match. Riott escaped a Banks statement and hit a downward spiral for a near fall. Banks hit a where was it?
Come on.
No, there's something here, but never mind. Okay, I got a message on Instagram, but it's nothing. Never mind. Riott reversed a monkey flip into a tornado DDT for a 2 count, which was followed by a super kick for another 2 count. Riott got to the top rope, but Banks gave her this is weird. Like, Riott was on the top rope, and then Banks kind of like had her like head in her crotch kind of deal, and then she kicked her in the head. No, she like had her bent all the way over on the top rope, allowed her to kick her in the head, and then she power bombed her, and she took that power bomb bump stiff. Like, she just popped right on the ring.
I want to give a nice shout out to Noah here in chat. Let me get a boneless pizza with a 2-liter Coke. Thank you for the meme call out. I appreciate it. It's one of my favorite memes.
All right. So where was I? 2 count off powerbomb. Banks then put her in the Banks statement, but Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan ran down with a distraction. Banks kicked Morgan to the floor. She then got Sarah Logan out of there as well. Put on the Banks statement, and Ruby Riott tapped. There you go. Sasha Banks going to Money in the Bank.
Yeah, and I kind of expected it.
Yeah, I expected Sasha Banks to win as well. I was thinking it's either going to be Sasha or Ruby.
It's her.
But I mean, you already technically have a quote unquote rookie in the Money in the Bank match this year in Ember Moon. So,
and I think that this women's Money in the Bank match is going to be a lot better than last year's.
Even with Lana in there.
Oh, I think Lana's going to stand out.
I mean, she is training with Natty's parents, not just Anvil. Her mom's been there too, helping out apparently.
I genuinely think she's going to stand out in this match. She's going to surprise us. I think it was going to be fun. I think Raw was fun tonight for May 28th, 2018. That's going to do it. True Fight 1K says you should do Impact reviews. I don't watch it enough. I don't think I
don't
get that.
even get the channel Impact is on.
I don't get it either. I could watch it online. I mean, for our patrons, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
So that was the Raw recap, review, analysis, breakdown, synopsis, thoughts, reactions, feelings for May 28th, 2018. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/PWUnlimited to enjoy a whole bunch of fun perks there. You can follow me on Twitter at PWU_Armstrong, and you can follow us on Twitter at PWUnlimited. Tim, where can they find you?
All right, so you can find me on Twitch and Twitter at TimmyBuddy. And also, go check out our buddies over at Fightful.com. Link is in the chat. Fightful.
Who are they?
Fightful.com.
Never
Go
heard
over there if you want your daily fix of not just pro wrestling news, but MMA and boxing news as well. They'll keep you up to date on everything Bellator and UFC. And yeah, you can find them on Twitter at Fightful Online or at Fightful Wrestling. No, I'm not going to change my Twitter handle.
Fuck. And just to let you guys know, Tim, are you a flat earther?
No.
I thank God. All right, that's going to do it for...
I'm not Flip Gordon.
Oh, dear Lord. That's going to do it for today's show. I love you guys so much.
We'll see you tomorrow after SmackDown.
Don't die of heat exhaustion if you're on the West Coast like us.
Whew, it was like 95 degrees today.
Dude, it's goddamn hot.
Good night, guys.
It's so hot that I've done the entire show with my shirt off. Think about that, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.